Democratic Congresswoman Susan DelBene from Washington State joins us now. Congresswoman, grateful for your time. You're a more centrist Democrat aligned with the moderate wing. Are the progressives right? Is this your fault, or more specifically Senator Manchin and Senator Sinema, because this has dragged on for so long because of the debate over how big?
You know, the only thing that matters is passing strong legislation to help the American people. Until we actually get across the finish line, we haven't helped anyone. And so we all sink or swim together. And what we need to do is realize we need 218 votes in the House, 50 in the Senate. That is the math that needs to happen for us to get legislation to the president's desk. And it's time for folks to decide. There's been so much focus over time about a number. A number doesn't do anything for folks. People talking about process. We need to talk about the substance, the incredible things we're doing to help the American people, and get them done.
You're right. A lot of the change proposed by Democrats and the president is fundamental. It would rewrite the social safety net. Is there any sense of remorse or guilt? You say we all sink or swim together, that maybe Terry McAuliffe sunk because Democrats couldn't figure this out sooner?
Well, I think we had a missed opportunity in not passing the infrastructure bill last week, because the more we get things done, the more people see governance work, the more we actually help our communities. And you know, the purple districts across the country, folks who represent purple districts like mine, across the board, we hear from constituents that they want to see governance work. They want to see us make the tough decisions, get things done, and we need to get it done.
Is it some of this is not your fault in the sense that you have such narrow majorities? 3 votes to spare in the House. That might go up to 4 now. I guess there was an election yesterday. But 3 votes to spare in the House, no votes to spare in the Senate. So Democrats are trying to do a lot in one piece of legislation, knowing there are no Republican votes. In hindsight, might it have been wiser to say, you know what, we'd love to do all these things, but let's just pick 2 or 3. Pick extra child care, tax credit, maybe free pre-K, and not try to do it all so that you could get it done sooner?
Well, I'm chair of the New Democrat Coalition. We're 95 members of the House Democratic Caucus, and we've always focused on the substance, which is talk about what we need to do. What are your priorities, like the child tax credit, like making sure we have premium subsidies so that folks have affordable health care coverage, making sure we address climate. Making those priorities, I think, is very important. We had a lot of folks focused on numbers versus substance and priority, and that definitely slowed things down. But we're having those debates right now on getting the substance right, which is so important, making sure that we are helping families and workers and communities, something I've championed, like the extension of the child tax credit. That's what's going to make a difference for folks across the country.
Are you just great at being publicly optimistic? Are you really not this worried in the sense that if you look at the metrics, forgive me, but if you look at the metrics of where the president's approval rating is, where the wrong track numbers in the country are, or what just happened in the suburbs in New Jersey and Virginia, if you're a Democrat, you're thinking, wow, we saw that happen in 2009 and we got wiped off the map in 2010.
You know, it's our responsibility to make it happen, and that means that we have to come together and pass strong legislation. Good policy is good politics, and we need to get that policy across the finish line. That's got to be our priority. I wish we had done it sooner, but we have an opportunity to do it right now and make transformational change for folks across the country.
Congresswoman Susan DelBene, grateful for your time today, and we'll stay in touch in those days ahead as you try to finally figure this out. Appreciate it.
Thank you.